We're going to do part 2 of the White Sox window has closed segment and the trade deadline. And part 2 is what's the pitching staff going to look like after the beginning? Was that August 2nd is the deadline or August 1st?
August 1st is the deadline.
So what's the pitching rotation going to look like on August 2nd? And here's what I originally wrote down. Now I'm going to make some caveats to it, but it was this: Cease, Kopech, TBD, TBD, TBD.
Ouch. Wow. So you were losing Giolito, Lance Lynn,
and Clevenger.
Oh, Clevenger.
But here's the conundrum with Clevenger right now. He hasn't come back.
Right. Is he scheduled to be coming back soon, or what?
Well,
what's the prognosis?
Well, now he threw 45 pitches. He's going to throw 60 pitches. Can they get him a start off the mound?
He's got to do a rehab start still, doesn't he? I mean,
or will they risk just throwing him out on the field and getting him a start to try to showcase him to get a trade out of him?
I think that would be reckless. I think that would be really dangerous.
Sounds about right, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, that'd be very desperate.
Because at the same time, what are you going to lose? If you send him down for a rehab start, he's not going to have any trade value because no one's going to know what he looks like against major league talent coming off the injury.
I think even if he got one start in and it was incredible, I think people would be a little bit reluctant to make any trade of any value. I think he needed to come back right at the start of right after the break. He needed to pitch this week, essentially.
So that's where my head was at too. So now I've changed my starting rotation. Actually has 4 pitchers in it. It's got Cease, Kopech, Clevenger, and the newly signed Tiki Toussaint, who
that's right,
in yesterday's ball game. Isn't the best, but who fucking cares at this point? You at least got a pitcher. So we only have one TBD spot. So right now I'm saying Lynn and Giolito are gone. Giolito not helping his trade value by shitting the bed, but it's one start. You look at the bigger picture in that.
It's not great, but it's not gonna cost you multiple prospects because he had one bad start. So
then you got Kendall Graveman probably going. Joe Kelly comes back tomorrow. He's not gonna have as great of trade value because he's been on the IL a couple times. So
he looked like the biggest trade commodity for a while. He was having a pretty damn good year, and then he gets hurt. So, that's frustrating.
A huge trade commodity because he's been like really consistently good is Kenyon Middleton, who they signed for only $700K for this season, and he's pitched really, really well. He's gonna bring an okay return. I mean, he's not a major name, so he's not going to bring a huge return, but he's someone. So I'm looking at the White Sox pitching staff is going to be gutted with 5 pitchers for sure leaving.
Wow.
Maybe a 6, maybe someone's interested in a left-handed arm and Aaron Bummer just brings something back. Anything. I would take anything for Aaron Bummer if they could get
a
player versus.
He's got years left on his deal, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. So I don't know. Maybe someone thinks they can work with that. I mean, he does. When you do look at him statistically, he has. I think he used to have the highest but he's in the top like 3 in ground ball ratio and soft contact of left-handed relievers.
Okay.
So there's something to work with there. He might be another guy who just wants the fuck out of this thing. I mean, look at what he's been through every incarnation of this team, I feel like, and has barely has seen winning. So yeah, we'll see. But I think the pitching staff is gutted for sure. And next week I wanted to spend in part 3, the final part of this trilogy of what possible offensive players could be leaving.
I don't want to spoil your part 3, but I did see an article. I think it was in the Athletic. Yeah, it was the Athletic, speculating that the Sox might put together a package deal. You're gonna love this. Tim Anderson, Lucas Giolito, and Kendall Graveman to the Dodgers for one of their two best catcher prospects, their best second base prospect, and a couple other things. I forgot what it was, but
I'm okay with that.
it would fill some needs. I'll send you that. I should have sent that before the show, but or maybe that dovetails nicely with your
It's
part
a
3.
it's a preview.
There we go.
Thank you,
I'll send you
Smitty.
that.
Wonderful
Yeah.
setup.
I'll write your segments for you.
Yeah.
Word Hole Media.